Pokemon ZA has just come out, and I'm gonna be doing a Nuzlocke of the game. Now, I know what you're gonna say.
I already know what a Nuzlocke is. I've seen every other YouTuber do one.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to explain what it is anyway, in case there's anyone who doesn't know already.
And also, just so I can go into a little bit more depth of what the rules I'm going to be using for my Nuzlocke are.
First, the basics. You're walking around somewhere you've never been to before, and all of a sudden, a Magikarp jumps up at you. You don't have one, so you're gonna catch it. But if you end up killing it, or it runs away before you can catch it, womp womp, no Pokemon in this area. If you do end up catching it, then you nickname it. Your name is Dinner. Now, let's say you go into battle with Dinner and he faints. Well, you can't just go to a Pokemon Center and heal him. That little lamb right there, he just sent 50 million volts of electricity through his body. He's f***ing dead. And the electrified lamb is blood hungry, but you don't have any more Pokemon to defend yourself, so you're also dead, and your Nuzlocke is over. To break it down, you can only catch the first Pokemon you battle in each area. If you catch it, you need to nickname it. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And if you run out of Pokemon to use, your run's over. Second, optional rules. You might want to have more or less of a challenge during your Nuzlocke, so there's some rules that people can add or change to alter the difficulty. Some examples are using items in battle. You can use as many items as you want, one per battle, or none at all if you want. Level cap. The highest your Pokemon's level can be has to be equal to the next gym leader's highest level Pokemon. Raid battles. Things like max raid battles from Sword and Shield or Terra raid battles from Scarlet and Violet do not count, so if your Pokemon ends up fainting in one, you can still use them. People usually do this to avoid grinding, since these raid battles end up giving you rare candies or experience candies. Those are some of the rules, but there are some other ones that I'm going to throw on screen so that you can see them. Finally, open world games. In newer games like Legend Arceus or Scarlet and Violet, encounters are no longer random. There's no tall grass for you to run around in to randomly encounter a Pokemon like in past games. But one part of Nuzlocke that make it such a fun challenge is never knowing what Pokemon you're gonna end up with when you enter a new area. So to keep Nuzlocke encounters random, people resort to things like fighting the very first Pokemon you see, closing your eyes and running around until you bump into a Pokemon, spinning a wheel or rolling a dice, and running around the area until you just accidentally bump into one. Pretty much just think of a way to make it random. Now that you know how a Nuzlocke works, let me tell you the rules that I'm going to apply when I play through Legend ZA. So obviously the basics, only catch the first encounter per area, nicknames, faints equal death, run out of Pokemon, run ends. If I'm ever met with a choice, for example picking a starter, I'll roll a dice to keep things more random. No items in battle at all. No shiny claws, but if I do end up seeing a shiny Pokemon, I will catch it just because it's a shiny. Yes, gift Pokemon. No legendaries. Yes, megas. I'll try my best not to overlevel my Pokemon, but I'm playing the game blind, so if I'm a little bit overleveled, then raid battles don't count, if there are any in ZA. If I enter an area and the Pokemon in that area are too high of a level for me to catch at the moment, I'm allowed to leave the area and come back later when I am able to catch the Pokemon there. Okay, I think that's everything. I hope this video was entertaining. If it was, go ahead and like and subscribe. Look at this graph. We're almost at 6-7 subs. Oh my gosh, that's a funny number. Okay, I hope to see you in stream. Okay, I'm done.